Hello everyone, so I decided to come here today to talk a little bit more in a chatty way about my reading plans for 2021. We are in December, so 2021 is coming soon. It doesn't feel like it can come this soon, but it is coming soon. So I have some plans for the new year. I must say that normally year-long plans do not work very well for me, so I'm not planning to have this kind of a list of 12 books I want to read next year or the number of classics or whatever. That's not how I organize my reading, but I organize my reading in projects. So there's a series of projects that I'm definitely planning to participate in next year, and that's how I'm going to structure my reading, and those are my plans for next year. With that said, I also have non-reading plans for 2021, and that is going to probably take some of my time that I now use for reading. So one of my main goals for 2021 is to slow down my reading and dedicate time for other things that I also care about. So with that said, that limits the amount of projects I can participate in next year, because I'm planning to read a lot less that I read in 2020. Because of Corona and all the stress, I did read a lot more in 2020, but I think that I am settled enough now to go back to doing things that I love that are not reading. So yeah, with that preface, the projects that I'm planning to continue or start next year. The first one is I'm planning to continue with my reread project. If you have not seen videos before, I have this jar in which I put things that I want to reread, and I pick one every month and reread that within the month, hopefully. Sometimes it goes over a little bit, but I do reread those books. And I really enjoyed that one because I feel always like I don't have time to reread, so by structuring it into my reading, I do find the time to reread some of my favorites. And also in that way I am rereading things that I don't own anymore, so that is also a way for me to build my library with things that I know I love. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that project. The other thing that I'm for sure participating in is the Booktube Prize. I have already signed to be a judge in the Booktube Prize next year as well. And I sign up both for fiction and non-fiction, so similar to last month, I would plan to read the things that I have to judge. However, I have to say that I did not manage to read all the books from the fiction category for 2020, but I am making my way through, and I have a plan to finish or almost finish those books. I don't know if I'm going to do the same in 2021. I don't think I'm going to try to read all the nominated books from the long list in 2021, or just the ones that interest me the most, because as I said, I'm planning to read less. I have to be more focused on my reading and read the things that I really want to read. The third project that I'm planning to participate on, and I'm really, really excited about, is the Invisible Cities project. And this was started by several booktubers. I'll leave links down below. But basically the idea is that the host pick 3 countries every month, and we try to read from those countries, watch movies from those countries, eat food from those countries. And I have a video about my plans for January for this project, so I will link that also down below. And I'm just really excited because I think that a lot of our reading is focused mainly on books from the US and the UK, which makes sense because if you read in English, those are 2 of the countries that which write in English, and also they are mostly the most available books are from the UK or the US in my library, in the bookstores, if you're looking for things in English. So it does make sense that a big part of our reading focuses on those countries, but at the same time, there are 2 countries out of 197, I believe. So it is a bit reductionist to just focus on those 2 countries. And I want to read more outside those countries, so this project is perfect for me, and I'm very, very excited to take part in that. Apart from those projects, then there is the prizes. This year I have been doing a lot of prize reading, and I have been enjoying a lot of it because there is a certain sense of community built around those prizes, which I really enjoy. But yeah, they also take over your life once you're doing those kind of things. So I'm not sure how many of these projects I'll follow religiously. I think I will probably do the Booker long list because of the Booker Boy Book Club, which I participated in this year and I loved. So he said that he's going to do it this year as well. And yeah, I think I will be part of it. I had a lot of fun with it, and I made a lot of friends, and I discovered some amazing books that I love that unfortunately did not win, but that is besides the point. I don't read these prizes for who wins, but for who I can discover. And then the other one that I'm pretty sure I'm also going to do next year is the Dublin International Literary Award, and I think that this one I'm going to do because I love the fact that it's organized by libraries. I love the fact that they look at more backlisted books because they are available in libraries, and the fact that they mix translated and non-translated fiction. So I really loved the idea of the prize, and I loved following this year, and I think I'm going to do it next year. And also the advantage of being of more backlisted books is that the likelihood that I would have read some of them already is quite high. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that one as well, and I'm for sure think I will participate on it. And then the next one that I would really like to participate, I hope I can, is the International Booker Prize. And this one, again, as I said with the Invisible Cities project, this prize is focusing on things that are not written in the US or the UK, and I really love that characteristic of the prize. I really like that it's not focused on things that we normally read and the stories that we normally read about. So I really want to participate on that. I don't know if I will do the long list or the short list. I think it depends a little bit what the short list and the long list are, because this year I think that there were a lot of things in the long list that didn't make the short list, but they still sound really, really interesting to me, so I still want to read those things. So yeah, this year I followed sort of loosely, but I don't know if I will do it the same way next year, or if I actually would read things, trying to read things before the winner is announced and so on. Also, the problem that the International Booker has is that not all of the books are easily available here, definitely not in the library, and sometimes also not in the bookstores. So I don't know how much availability I will have to have access to those books, which will also define how deep I go into those prices. But yeah, if it's loosely or if it's more structured, I would definitely be following that prize. And then there is the Women's Prize and the National Book Award, which I'm mildly interested in, but I'm not sure if I would follow very structured. Yeah, so those ones are a bit of, I will see which books in those lists appeal to me and pick up those rather than trying to read everything before the winner is announced or the short list or whatever. So yeah, those are a bit of my reading plans for next year. And as I said, one of the main things is to slow down my reading, so maybe I will not participate in as many readathons. But I think these projects are more than enough for a year. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any plans for 2021 or you're just going to pick things up as they come. I would love to know. Also, if you have a video about your plans for 2021, let's link it down below so that I can go check it out. And yeah, until next video, bye.